Morning YouTube. Morning. Right, I've got 17 minutes to do this on the SD card, so I'll easily do it in that. Morning. It's very early Wednesday morning, 9:30, just before 9:30. Right. What I'm going to do is, because none of the British guys did Top 10 Tuesday yesterday, which is the only reason why I joined in really, then I'm not going to do that belated, and I won't do it in the future unless any of the British guys do it and actually post it on the Tuesday itself. So I've just woke up now on Wednesday morning here, England, and put my internet on, and I've seen Joker's posted one Tuesday GMT, but in the US. But as I say, I'm only going to do it if the British guys do it, which is the reason why I did it in the first place. But what I thought last night, as it was approaching midnight, I thought, I was thinking an alternative to do, yeah? I still wanted to do something for YouTube. What I'll do, I thought as midnight was approaching, I thought what I would do instead would be give a little overview review, overview review, like a brief little talk on the 3 movies I had to rush out and buy for Mike at Grey 1951's response to his A to Z movie tag, which I did recently, and I had to run out and buy 3 for the letters V, X and Y. That's right, because I forgot to put the W in between. That's why I forgot to put the W in between, because they all followed in quick succession. Excuse me, I've just this minute woke up and just come through and put the camera on the tripod, just excuse me. Right, vacancy. So I thought I'd do it now, fuck it, do it now first then, fuck it, get out of the way before the older lads put their top 10 juices up. Right, vacancy, right, it's the only one of the 3 I've got on Blu-ray. Yeah. The movie itself, I love the movie itself. If you look at the special features in Vacancy, the dude who filmed it, he's a really well recognised dude, European dude. He had his very first film, Nimrod Antal. His first film was up as a nomination at the Oscars. Don't ask me what year, I don't know. I'm just giving a brief overview. I didn't know that. This is the follow-up film, Vacancy. I didn't know that. I actually enjoyed this before I knew anything about Nimrod Antal. I love the colours and the soapy aspect to the beginning, in which it enables you to actually watch it. Because like I said in Mike's response, not a lot of body horror films I can watch. I was actually watching, well, this I can. I was watching Black Swan last night. I was out yesterday, and I actually went into my cash converters. England lads will know this, UK lads will know of cash converters, and I got Black Swan for £1, and I watched that last night, and that was horrifically body horror, horrific. There were parts in Black Swan, and I was like that, no, I'm just not looking at this, just fuck off, I'm not doing it. You know, the bits with the fingernails and where she'd wake up where she was in the bath, and as she came up, the blood drops on the water, and she came up from the water. I'm not going to say that too much about that because that's spoilerish. But then when she looked at her hand and her hand was bleeding in the bath, it was like, oh no, not doing it. But this is a body horror, shocky thing I can watch. I like the colour palette to this movie. The Blu-ray transfer is beautiful. I watch everything on a big plasma 50-inch screen. So movies to me are like, it's like going to the cinema when I'm actually in my own home. And when I put movies on, it's a real kick for me. I only put them on once or twice a week, and when I do, it's a real kick. If you skimp on the gravy in regards to audio and visual equipment, you will get such. And if you go down on the extra long man, you will get such a nice plasma, and don't abuse it. don't abuse it. I said, when I put movies on, I get a real kick out of it. I get a real kick out of it, and it's like fabulous. This looked great. Blu-ray looks great. It's a Sony release. It's got inside artwork as well, which I'm always bought from the Sony releases. And they have uncompressed LPC and uncompressed LPC and 5.1 audio on their discs. So you might be able to pick up the artwork, but I'm not standing up and that. Just got up, just woke up first thing. I'm not doing all that. For 17 minutes I've got. Should be able to do it. Should be able to do it. So that's Vacancy, brief overview. Nimrod and Tells Vacancy. Even though you know the ends of this, people might say against this is the fact that it has, because it has a soapy aspect to it, a soapy like structure, screenplay, and if once you know the end, then it makes it like unrewatchable. But no, because as I was just saying, I love the colour palette, I love the way it looks, I love the way I love the action in the movie, I love the suspense in the movie which Nimrod creates, I love the edge of the seat material in this, and it actually, when you do rewatch it, it's lovely that you can actually see them both at the end. And I'm not going no more Vacancy. I love that film Vacancy a little bit. Now I probably used most of my time on that. That was VWXY X Xanadu. Now I watched that late last night, and I tried to upconvert it to 3D, and it's such a bad transfer. It didn't even upconvert. Normally when you upconvert things to 3D, it normally cleans up the transfer palette, if you will. And you actually watch like a Blu-ray. Do you watch as like a Blu-ray when you upconvert it to 3D, or convert it the 2D to 3D on a 3D TV? But it didn't even do that. It actually downgraded it when you upconverted it to 3D on my television. My television anyway. It in fact downgraded it to VHS almost. Awful transfer I found on watching Xanadu, but it's a terribly pleasant movie to watch. Terribly pleasant. And why Young Americans? Quick, I've got to be quick now. Probably got about 2 minutes left. Viggo Mortensen, I mentioned on my response to my grade 1951. He is just the most remarkably looking young man in this. He's just beautiful. Beautiful looking. And Harvey Keitel, he turns in a smashing role in that turn in this. Absolutely. It's all based in London, gangsters in London, and it's all sprinkle the glitter on London, even though London looks terrible on film, you know what I mean? They do a good job doing it on this. It's brilliantly, it's rewatchable. It's like I've used all my verbs, adjectives, nouns, whatever you call it already. It's terribly rewatchable. It's awfully rewatchable. It's character driven. It's plot driven. It doesn't have like a payoff end like Vacancy. So it just really does have lots of rewatchability. That again, I've got all these for £1 bar the Blu-ray. Young Americans, yeah. If you like Viggo Mortensen, very young Viggo Mortensen, and how Harvey Keitel in his prime, you love Young Americans, yeah. Buzzable, extremely buzzable. It's got nightclub scenes which sound great in 5.1 surround system. Yeah. Really good transfer this DVD. Got to wrap it up now. Over and out. Next time.